Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matt Goye again on Skill Acquisition Pro. I'm welcoming you to the fifth lesson on how to create our page. In the last fourth lesson, we learned how to create our post pages, and we saw how a post look like. Today, we are going to continue with our blogging lesson by learning how to create a page. But before we do that, we would like to increase the number of posts we have on our blog page. And how do we do that? We go back to our posts, because the reason why I want to do this is just to have more posts on that particular page before we go and create our page. Then we're going to enumerate the differences for you to see again, just as we did in one of our previous lessons. So as usual, you can see the first post we have created here, the message. Now we go and create more by clicking on new page. Yes, and as I've said, in creating your page, the first thing you do is to apply your title. Create a title for your page. So as we did the last time, the last message, the last title was the message. This time around we are going to have the message part 2. So you come to the composition environment where you compose your message. As usual, I always have some messages in my clipboard. All I need to do is just to paste them, and that is it. So now I can choose to format. And format it and make my text look bigger. I come to the text tool here, and I click the large option so that my text will look bigger. You can see my this time around I will not need any image for this particular post. So all I need to do is just to publish the post, and that will be all. So you can see, cancel this one is for Google Plus. If you want to post the same message you are posting on your Google Plus, all you need to do, just click on cancel. Now you can see the second post there, the message part 2. And before we go and view how it looks like on our blog page, we like to create another post to make it 3. We'll click another post, enter our title, the message part 3. So whatever it is you are composing, and I paste a message in my clipboard. This time around I'm going to edit the first paragraph. I delete it. Now I'll format it. Choose normal this time. Fine. So that's the message part 3. This time around, let me just decide to pick an image. Fine. Pick an image. add location. We learned this in the last lesson, so I don't have to say more explanation about it. And if I want to resize my picture, all I need to do is to click any of these picture size, but let's leave it at medium. So the next thing we do is to publish our post on our blog page. Cancel this. Fine. So now we have to go to our vblog. We click on vblog to display what we have on our blog. So we can see the message part 3 happens to be the last message we posted, and that's the reason why it's appearing as the first. You can see our blog, you can see the second post, the message part 2, and then you can see you scroll down, keep scrolling down to see the first post we initially posted, which is the message. So that is all for post. We are now going to our real topic for today, which is on how to create our page. So the next thing we are going to do is go back to our dashboard. We go to pages. Now I want to create a new page. Before we do that, I would like us to have a quick look at our blog page again. Look at our blog. You can see this is a part we discussed about the template we are using, and already you can see our blog page. This is the home page. Now I want to have several other pages here. We're going to be adding some more pages you're going to be seeing, and those pages will be displayed where you have on the same bar where you have the home page. So this particular bar is, page is for the our blog page, and then we're going to be creating more page. Now this one is a page that has chronological arrangement of posts, and that's what we have demonstrated by creating our posts. So now we're just going to be creating another one. We're going to, I beg your pardon, we're going to be creating our pages now. So we go back to the blog dashboard. We click on posts, we click on page, and we come here and click on new page. You enter the title of your page. This time around we're starting with the about page. You click about, enter about in your title bar. Yes, you will discover that there's a similarity between our post page and blog page. In creating our post, we had formatting tools, we had title bar for our post. The same thing here, we're having a title bar for our page. You can see we have entered the about page, and as usual, you enter. Now the about page is just like most of you are conversant with websites. That's where you have description of what your website is all about, description of what your blog is all about, and so on and so forth. So I already have text messages in my clipboard that I'm going to be pasting just for simple illustration. So just assume that is the description for my page, paste it there, and just decide to format it. Let me have information we have there as a description for my about page, and then I'm going to be publishing it. So you can see the about page. We're going to add more, create another page. This time around I'm going to call it just say, since our blog is all about lesson, just say download page. I have a download page here. We'll create a download page, download. I'll keep this blank and just for future demonstration. And I know, let me have something else. Let me have lesson. Yeah, lesson. Have it. You click this, all that as a lesson page, publish it, you format as usual to describe whatever lesson you are presenting, and then the next thing you do, you publish. If you want to format whichever format you like, you put there. So now we're going to add another page. We call that contact page, and so you can see how to create your page. Now we enter contact, and you enter whatever it is that is your address. Whether if it's your phone number, you enter it there for anyone to make contact with you. And if you want to have it in form of a text and compose, such that anybody who wants to mail you can do that, we are going to be treating that in the nearest in coming lessons, where you see how you can do that. So, but simply all you need to do here is, if you have a website, if you have an email address, you enter your email address here. If you have phone numbers, you enter your contact phone numbers here, and whichever information you want to place there for people to get to you, you make it available there. At the same time, you click on publish. Fine. So the ideal thing is to go to our blog page to see how it looks like. But if we go to the blog page, let's just refresh. And see, you can see it's not displaying anything. Why? Because we still have to go to another environment. Let us see it very well. You can see what we're expecting it to be displayed here. We're expecting all the pages we created to be displayed here on this bar, and it's not displayed simply because we still have to go to one of our tools to configure it. And which of the tools do we go? We go to layouts. Go to layouts. Now, these are the items you have in layouts, and then among the items on that layout, you come to cross column. You can see we have cross column there. So you click on edit. Now you can see it has displayed the pages we created. You can see the contact page is here, the lesson page is here, the about page is here, but they are not displayed simply because we need to check all these boxes. So you can see the moment I check it, contact page appears. The same thing with lesson page, you can see it as displayed. Then the about, I also check the about page. So presently I'm not satisfied with this arrangement. The contact page is supposed to come last, so I'm going to draw that, and then the about page is supposed to be immediately after the home page, then followed by the lesson. So all you need to do is just to click and drag and rearrange. So we can now have this format: home, which is our default blog page, then about page, which was one of the pages we created, we have lesson, we have contacts. So you scroll down and you click on save. Fine, it is saved. The next thing you do before proceeding, you click on save arrangement on our layout page, and after clicking save arrangement tab, you go back to our blog page, we refresh, and you can see our various pages have been displayed. You can now see the about page, you can see the lesson page and the contact page. So let us click the about page for us to see what is displayed. Yes, this is the item we posted on, we composed under the about page, and then click on lesson page. Remember I made that, and this is what we have on our lesson page. And then you have contacts. As I said, here you put whatever information you want people to know about you so that they can get to you, and so on and so forth. So you can see how it is. You go back to your home page. So these are just the basic things you need to know when creating your blog. These are just the basic foundation. You need to understand how to make use of this before you proceed in creating your blog professionally. So that will be all for this lesson. So I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.